I had wanted to be a Miss India since I was, I think, 3 years old. At different phases in my life, I liked different people. Different people appealed to me. Very Indian, very proud to be Indian. Everybody finds their audience, right? Everyone finds someone that they get attached to, so to speak. Abhishek is great fun to be on set with. He's a very supporting actor. So I want to do everything because I'm still growing and I'm still learning. Never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd have a chance to actually do something like that in my first ever Bollywood film. I had wanted to be a Miss India since I was, I think, 3 years old. I don't think every day you get a chance to say that I got to make my dream come true, but I did. At that time, it was the most important thing in the world to me, and I was so excited. I remember my mum screaming when they called my number from because she was in the audience and sitting down. Like, yeah, and I was like, I won! And it was awesome. It's an awesome feeling. Well, I've always been on stage since I was little. Always doing elocutions and plays and drama and this and that and dance competitions and singing competitions. And I've always been a part of it, fancy dress. So my mom knew that I was always, I like drama queen, like to be in front of the camera and all that kind of stuff. I used to always pose for pictures, even when I was small, little, really tiny. So I think it was just a matter of translating that as a child to then an adult and, saying, okay, this is what I want to make out of my life.
मेरे बारे में बहुत सी ऐसी बातें हैं जो तुम्हें नहीं पता.
I just got a call. I got a call in the middle of the night, 11:30, saying INXS is in town and they decided to stay back for one more day to shoot a music video. Would you like to shoot it with them? So I was like, yeah, of course, it's INXS. So yeah, that's how it happened. I was really excited. I loved the song when I first heard it and when I performed to it. It's a very different song. I've not heard anything like it in the industry for a really long time. So I was very concerned that people wouldn't really appreciate it that much. So I'm so happy that people from all ages and from all parts of the country are loving the song and sending me messages on Facebook and calling me and saying that, it's such a nice song, it's been shot so well, it's been choreographed so well, you look so lovely. The choreography was again very technical, and so it's a mix of, I think, jazz, ballet, salsa. Very interesting. There's a bit in the song that's really fast. I don't know if you've heard that bit where they've done this little bit of an Arabic do because it's set in Istanbul. There was a huge set that was put up, and the entire focus of that set was me because it was a solo song. And Vaibhavi Merchant choreographed it, and she's possibly one of my most favorite choreographers. She worked with me for about a month and a half before, and I was very excited about the clothes as well. Jaimal Odedra did the clothes, and he's done a great job. And our theme was burlesque, so I referenced a lot of Chicago and a lot of Moulin Rouge and I've watched those films and I've always looked at them and gone, wow, they look so amazing. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd have a chance to actually do something like that in my first ever Bollywood film. The script itself, that was my factor. That was the deciding point of why I wanted to sign Game. It's a very exciting script. Game is about 4 strangers who go to an island that's owned by an eccentric billionaire, and he invites them there to then then you end up discovering why they're there. I can't really reveal that part of it. And I play the character of Maya, and Maya is the reason why these people come to the island. So her life is wound into all these people's lives. And Game is a proper whodunit film. It's a murder mystery. For people who read murder mystery novels, they know what I'm talking about. In fact, even when I watched the film, it was like each frame was like flipping a page of a book and reading the next. It's very exciting. It's very fast-paced. It's very stylized. and it is, I think, a truly script-driven film. They're great people. Abhishek is great fun to be on set with. He acts when he's supposed to act. He has fun when he's supposed to have fun. He's a very supporting actor. Like, you know, if he'll always warn me about things or advise me about things, and he always spoke to me like I was like him, like an equal. And that for me made a big difference. Also, Abhishek is unbelievably down to earth, really, considering he's filmy royalty. And Kangana is very professional. She was always on set on time, you know, did whatever she was told to do. She was very nice to me when we shot the promotional video together, and I think she's a very hardworking girl, and she's also obviously a very talented actress.
मैंने ये कब सोचा था होगा यूं कभी, राह में यूं मिल जाएंगे दो अजनबी.
Farhan Akhtar, Karan Johar, Vishal Bharadwaj, Anurag Kashyap, Sanjay Leela Bhansali. I think for now I'll name these 5 and I'll be happy with these 5 people. Oh, Imtiaz Ali. Yes. Madhuri Dixit, Rekha, Shabana Azmi, Rani Mukherjee, Kareena Kapoor, Deepika, Priyanka, Shahana Goswami. I think that what's nice is that we're such a large country with so many people that everybody finds their audience, right? Everyone finds someone that they get attached to, so to speak, and associate with. So even when I was growing up, at different phases in my life, I liked different people. Different people appealed to me. But I found that Indian women in particular were always like my driving force, and I would always feel extra proud and extra happy when I knew that an Indian woman was doing really well. Not just in the film line, like for example, very few people know that the CFO of Pepsi is an Indian woman. So worldwide, you know. So things like this have always been really dear to me, and I'm very, very Indian, very proud to be Indian. And especially when Indian women do well, that for me is a driving force. For me to be able to say that someday someone will look at me in a magazine or in a paper, say, she's doing so well and she's brought so much of pride to her country and she's Indian, you know. That to me is what I want people to say about me. So that has been my inspiration, to just do my people and my family proud. And I've looked up to a lot of people who brought that to our country and to their families. As far as what films I want to do in the future, I want to do everything because I'm still growing and I'm still learning. So I don't think it's fair for me to say that I just want to do this or I just want to do that, because I don't know what I'm good or bad at right now, right? So I want to learn that. Touch wood, I've met, because like I said, the industry's been really welcoming to me. I've met some really interesting, I've read some really interesting scripts, and I've met some very good time directors who I can't believe I actually had the chance to meet. And I hopefully will sign at least one film, by the end of this month, next month. And I'm a little superstitious and I don't want to talk about it because it's not been confirmed. But I'm sure you'll hear about it soon enough. I just hope that people see this film the right way, as I was saying, and that they don't go with any expectations actually. Just make sure they go with their brain in place, because it's not one of those films that you can leave your brain at home in. It's a thinking film, and that's what's awesome about it. I can't sleep. I'm so excited. I can barely sleep. So I can't stop saying excited enough. I'm sorry. I can't find another word.